Hey there everyone, Dr. Beth Westie here. I wanted to pop on and talk about hormones and weight gain and the inability to take this weight off. I'm going to talk a little bit about that here on the video, but know that if this is something that you want more information on, I'm doing a free webinar Thursday at 10 o'clock a.m. Central Time. I'll put a link below this video so that you can sign up and get all the info you need in that webinar. I'm going to be doing a deep dive during the webinar talking about hormones, weight gain, how to lose weight, how to leverage your hormones for your body to get the best results and keep them. Yay! So some of this information I do have in my book, The Female Fat Solution, which is on Amazon. I also have a podcast, The Female Health Solution, and a YouTube channel, just Dr. Beth Westie. There's so much info that I put out there on this so that you can have all the resources you need. My mission is just to educate women on their bodies, how they are different, and the tools that they need to help themselves get to a point that they have been trying to get to. Now, the thing with hormones that can be super, super frustrating for women is that this can present in a ton of different ways. So a lot of times when women have a problem with their hormones, they may be thinking, oh, I'm just tired. Oh, I didn't eat well. Oh, maybe I'm getting sick. There's something going on, right? You're not immediately necessarily thinking that it's your hormones that are a problem because they kind of sneak up on you. It kind of sneaks up on you and all of a sudden you're like, oh shoot, this is a problem now. I didn't realize that this was getting so bad. And it takes time. This is another big difference between men and women. When we talk about weight loss, when we talk about weight gain, everything is so different, male to female, and that's not acknowledged at all. It's not acknowledged nearly enough so that women really understand when you're having an issue with your hormones and you're trying and doing all of these things to try and take care of it, it's going to take a while to see and feel results. I mean, guys, they can just stop drinking beer. And then all of a sudden they drop 10 pounds like that. Good for them. Good for them. Right? For women, it is so different. Honestly, you can be doing all the right things, but if your hormones are off and if you're not acknowledging how different your hormones are in your system, you're really missing out on that huge key piece to leverage what's naturally occurring in your body to move things forward for you. So when we talk about hormones and weight gain, I'm going to give you a few key things. So again, if you're like, oh my gosh, this sounds like me, I want more info, click the link, sign up for the webinar. I'm going to be diving into this and going into this more. But a few things to look at in terms of hormones and everything else. And these are things that I talk about a lot, but it's really, really important because I noticed that not enough women get enough protein. Protein. What does Katie say? Caleb stops beers for 5 days and loses 10 pounds. Yes, right? Oh my, every time. I say it as a joke, but it's not really a joke, is it? No, it's not a joke because it's exactly what happens for guys. So for hormones and weight gain, one of the big things that women do a lot, their hormones are an issue, they're having a problem with their system or their body, and they're like, oh my gosh, I can't lose this weight, I'm just gaining slowly, my body's not my own, I feel trapped, my hormones are going crazy right now, what do I do? And most often women are exercising more, stressing their bodies out, trying to cut calories more, and really one of the biggest things that helps turn things around for women is adding more protein, right? You're going to add more protein. You're going to really fuel your body differently. Give it the nutrients it needs. It's not just about, oh yeah, I cut out sugar. Oh, I'm not drinking red wine or whatever. You know what I mean? That's not necessarily what it's about. It's about getting the right nutrients for your body to function the way that it can and it needs to. So getting more protein in overall. Also eat for your hormones. So this is what I'm going to be going over in detail. If you've not done this before, if you've never heard me talk about this before, sign up for this webinar because I'm going to do a deep dive into exactly how to do this. It's too long for me to explain in this little quick video. What's a good quick protein boost before bed if you didn't get enough for the day? Yes. Yes, so there's one of my favorite things, you know, a belly buster. Sometimes even getting like 4 turkey slices. You want to shoot for at least 20 grams of protein before bed though. That is really, really important. That's going to help your body repair and regenerate overnight. Very, very nice. Very, very nice thing to have happen. Okay, so increasing protein, eating for your hormones, right? These 2 things alone, I have seen change the lives of so many women, thousands of women, honestly. You know, I was just chatting with another gal today about the protein that she was increasing and the amazing results she was seeing. Like, she's like, I didn't even realize I was this tired. But she's like, but I know now because I'm getting all my energy back. And I was like, yeah, isn't that crazy? She was, yeah. And it's just weird because it feels like I'm not even trying now, but these, you know, my inches are coming down. Again, differences between men and women, especially with hormone issues for women, you're not just having, you know, the scale go down, your system changes, your body changes, and your body shrinks. So these 2 things alone are super, super powerful. And then you're going to want to make sure again that you are hydrating. Okay, I don't know if you can hear that, but my kids are upstairs right now just hollering, so I'm going to have to cut the video short. So good. But hydrating properly as well. You have to hydrate differently for your different hormones. So estrogen, progesterone, when your body's higher in estrogen or progesterone, it is important that you're hydrating for each. So again, I'm going to dive into this. I know. Okay, kiddo. Thank you, sweetheart. Oh my God. I'm going to dive into this on the webinar on Thursday. So if you are worried about not making the webinar, you're like, oh my gosh, I work during that time, but I want to watch the replay, sign up for the webinar anyway. We're going to talk about these things right here during the webinar, diving in to really get your hormones under control so that you can get to the results that you want to. So just sign up for the webinar, you'll get the replay, and if you have questions from there, always feel free to reach out to me. So that's what I got for you guys tonight. Everybody have a great rest of your evening, and I will see you later.